Hey guys, are you considering buying a home in today's market? You need to know about this 2-1 buy down program. I've invited today Kelly Rogers to help us or to explain what this program's about. Hey Kelly, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me, Eric.
I'm glad you're here today. I've heard about this program and I wanted to bring it to my buyers or the buyers in the Houston market or basically anywhere. But will you tell us a little bit about the 2-1 buy down?
Absolutely. With rates where they're at today, we've come up with a creative solution, and really it's nothing new. It's something that we used back in the late 90s and early 2000s. It's called a 2-1 buy down. And the way that it works is if today's market rate is 6.99%, you can go in and lock in with a 2-1 buy down, where your first year's rate is 4.99%. Yes, 2% lower than today's rate. Second year is at 5.99, and your third year is at 6.99. The reason that's so valuable is because you're getting that lower rate, you're reducing that payment. For example, on a $500,000 sales price, putting 20% down, you're taking that 4.99 rate, gives you a payment of around 2,400 a month. Year two takes you to around 2,700 a month, and year three gets you up to 2,900 a month. That gives you time for your income to take inflation into account and your income to go up. It also gives you the opportunity to ease your way into that payment. The reason it works so well is because sellers in today's market are willing, most of them are understanding that the market is not where it was and they're having to offer concessions. Isn't that right, Eric?
That's exactly what we're seeing right now.
And so, what I'm recommending to all of my clients is rather than asking for a price reduction, ask for that amount to be used to pay for that 2-1 buy down up front so that you have the benefit of that lower payment.
Now, Kelly, you said the 2-1 buy down, but can it be a 3-1 buy down as well?
It can be. It can be a 3-2-1 buy down, to where you can start at 3% lower and then 2% lower and then 1% lower and then to your regular one. The reason that makes sense, either of them, is because the average, I'm sorry, over 85% of Americans live in their home for less than 5 years. So, and I know you see that all the time. And so, if you're going to be living in your house for a lesser amount of time, this could make sense.
Okay. What about who qualifies for this program?
If you qualify for a conventional loan or an FHA loan or a VA loan, then you're going to qualify for a 2-1 buy down or a 3-2-1 buy down. So, it makes sense to discuss it with your lender and your realtor. I would highly recommend talking to Eric and Kelly. We can help you with that.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Hey, so is this similar to a seller given a credit? You know, we do have that in the loan process or in the offer.
It
Seller.
is That is exactly what you do. The buyer can always pay for this themselves. However, in this market, you can ask the seller for concessions. So let's say you ask the seller for a $10,000 contribution to buyer's closing costs. That will go to offset the cost of that buy down.
And my
So
last question I wanted to ask, how does one create this loan or what's the process?
not every lender offers it. We certainly do, and there are others in the market that do as well. Talk to your lender. Make sure you have a trusted local lender and trusted local realtor that are able to offer you the best solutions to fit your short and long-term needs.
All right. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for joining me today and in getting this important information out there to prospective buyers and sellers, actually. So if you have any questions or need more information, reach down to www.gagerealty.com and register, and I'll be happy to answer the questions or get you in contact with Kelly. Again, thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you on the next one.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.